Hey Kings and Queens, it's your boys, Raymond
and Jermaine. And today we are back with another video. We are here with a Q&A, question and answer. You guys gave us some questions.
You guys sent your questions and we're here to answer.
It's all good because when you a legend, when you legendary, you shine no matter what. They get compared to me no matter what. They asked for the GOAT, so I came through, bitch.
Our first question we have is, how do you stay positive through tough situations? We've had some tough
Oh, child. Okay, so.
I'm gonna let Ray go first.
Okay, so when I was little, right, and I would go through things, and I would talk to my grandma or talk to my mom about it. To me, they would always tell me to pray. So that's what I would say. I would say, pray. But let's just say, okay, you're not a religious person. That's not your field. That's not, what you do. Everybody has their own preference, right? I would say surround yourself with people that really love and care about you. That's there for you, and it's vice versa. You're not always doing for them, and they're not always doing for you. Because sometimes we think that people that are around us are for us, and they're really not. So that's just something you have to fill out. It might. That's just something you have to figure out on your own. You just have to, just look at your circle and look who's around. Just look around.
That's all around. I'm saying. Make sure everything is good. That's all that I'm saying. What's done in the dark will eventually come to the light.
Yeah.
But we're not going to get into all of that. Like, to piggyback off of what Raymond said, usually I surround myself with people that are, positive, that love me, that I feel like love me. They compliment me, I compliment them. We smile, we do things that we both like to do, but we also can, be on separate sides of the room, in the same room, and be cohesive. There won't be any issues or anything like that. I try to do stuff that like hobbies, try to pick up hobbies, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's reading,
I listen to music.
Honestly,
throw my
stuff
headphones
like YouTube and stuff like that is also a good way for me to stay positive and stuff, and try to keep my head set on my goals that I set before the going got tough. What is the best and the worst part of our friendship? I feel like is that a trick question?
Us being too much alike. I would say that's the best and the worst part. I would say that's the best and the worst. Because with the worst, I feel like both of us are very, very stubborn. I feel like we talk about this too. It's both very, very stubborn.
Right.
And, if we get into it, not speaking, we haven't spoke for a whole year one time.
Right.
And, somebody has to be like, okay, it's like, we kirking out, like, somebody has to reach out and be like, all right, that's enough is enough. Like, it's not worth it. Best. Like, I will be thinking something and Jermaine will say it. I'm like, I knew I wasn't tripping. Like, I knew I was not tripping. Like, we'll be sitting in the same room, and I'll be thinking something in my head, and then later on we'll get on the phone. He'll be like, "Did you pee?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy," because sometimes I'll be thinking I'm crazy. Like, I know I'm not fucking crazy.
Okay, so the worst part would definitely be that we are very similar. It's like we're complete opposites, but we are very similar, like thinking wise and stuff like that. But I think that let me get back into something. What I mean by the fact that we are very similar is both of us, we catch each other getting smart sometimes. So that would be the worst thing that really happens in our friendship. We don't really have bad things that happen anymore. We did go, like you said, without speaking one time. We were kids, things like that. But as of now, we don't really have issues or anything like that. Besides,
I mean, we're getting older, so it's like, it's just all the communication. So it's like, I've communicated way better than what.
Way better now.
Yeah.
My best part, I would say, is the fact that, like, for me, I feel like it's just like hand in hand, if you get what I'm saying. And I don't have a lot of male friends besides my brothers that's like older than me and shit like that. Raul, Larry, shout out to y'all. Older than me, Fonz, shout out to you, Fonz. Older than me, Dylan, shout out to you, Dylan, older than me. But this is like my immediate friend that is my age, that is like supportive. Like when I tell you this person right here, this man right here, a support system, you need you him. You need you a him. So that's like one of the best things about our friendship is that how much we support each other. Like when our friend Alex passed, I was texting him every morning, like making sure he was okay because, of course, you know, he was the person that was affected by it the most out of our friends. So, you know, it's just about that. Like, I love that we are strong enough to support each other, even if we was in nothing. I called him one day and I told him, like, I feel like if we was in a situation where we had to escape somewhere, we would be able to do it because I come up with good plans. I'm very witty. I come up with good plans, things like that. And he is very good at pushing me and telling me this shit is going to work. Like, you need to get on it because it's going to work. So I feel like we will be able to figure it out.
Who is the most logical thinker between us? I want to say we both have our moments, but then I want to say him. I'll be thinking something and he'll say it. So, you know, that's why I would say him, but it's like, I don't know, I just don't act on stuff. Like, I'll be thinking, because sometimes I second guess myself, so I'll just be like, I don't know if I should do that. But then he's like, shit, dude, I think that would work. Do it. Just like he said, just stay with me. Like, I don't know, it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree with that. Like, I agree. I think that it's both of us. Like, and then we both have our days where it's like, I may be over. What I will say is, and if it's an instance where one of us have to have each other back, like Raymond might be overthinking something, thinking he can't do it, and I'll be overthinking something, trying to do too much. That'll be like what it is, and he'll tell me like, you know, just chill out, take it slow, and I'm telling him, pick it up, like, what are you doing? Like, you can do it. So it's kind of like that.
Yeah, I agree.
It's kind of like that. What are some gay challenges that we go through? So,
if we talk,
I'm gonna let
pass or pray.
Let's just talk about in general.
Okay. Now I would say with my family. I would say now would be with my family. Because back when I was younger, I was in the closet, so it wasn't no issues. But now that I'm out and, you know, I'm being more flamboyant. I mean, not with flamboyant. I'm not really flamboyant, but I'm just being myself. I'm being myself. You know, they're not used to that because it's like, where did this come from? I mean, when they've been new, but you know, it's like where did that come from?
And it's almost kind of.
And I think that's the hardest challenge, but it's like your family.
You was confining yourself to what you know,
to what they told me.
They probably feel like you're not being yourself,
right?
Not actually being yourself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I go through that.
Right. So, and I feel like that's the biggest challenge. Because it's like, it's your family, and you know, family comes first, but not all the time. It be your own people, it be your own dogs.
I'm telling you, your own dogs, your own. Me, I think that my challenge would be also like you said, like my family, not big. I mean, I guess I don't really have challenges nowadays because I don't let things bother me.
Right.
The things that have been the most rough for me is, you know, like my family, even just like in public, like things have happened to me in public. Like one time this man walked up to me. I was with Kenobi and Leah, and he was like, go to church. He was just like screaming out like, you need to go to church, all this other crazy stuff. When I was working at Walmart, this boy called me a faggy because he thought I was trying to rep his hand as I was passing him the change. And he thought I was trying to rep his hand, the phone.
Yeah.
It just like anybody.
Nobody wants to rub y'all dirty.
Yeah, no, and then it's just like PTA to the straight guys. Like I do not like straight boys, so it throws me off. Like I'm not into the trade or none of that. So most of my family, like me and my dad, we go through stuff like where it's like he accepts me, but he says that he will accept me, but it would be shit like, okay, like I get my nails painted colors and shit like that. He don't like that. Or me dyeing my hair blonde, like he don't like that. He feel like that's too much, and it's like it's nothing too much. You just need to mind your business because it's not your hair, your nails. You get what I'm saying?
And some people just have the misconception of being gay. They just think being gay is always you want to be a girl. You just like you want to be since you're gay, you want to be a girl. Like no, I don't want.
That's
to be,
another
I don't
thing.
want
Like
coochie.
defending us all the time. Like we constantly have to defend ourselves
Mm-hmm.
against the straight community. Like with TV, like situations like do you what is it why is it so much gay stuff on TV? On TV. And my whole thing is like we've been around for years, and when I was growing up, it wasn't gay nothing on TV. So what are you saying about influencing anything? Your kids is going to see gay people every day. So that's why shows are incorporating us so that when they get out into the regular world, it's not like they're flabbergasted by seeing a gay man walking with his husband or walking with his boyfriend or just walking with his gay friend.
Right.
And feel like they have to throw a slur or something like that or make that person uncomfortable because they aren't like them.
Personally, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I do that. I have trust issues. I can't do that. You're too far. I don't know. Not saying that I'm not trying to scare nobody away, but I'm just saying I just like I can't see you when I want like, you know, I want if we're talking or we're together, you know, I want to see you, you know, often. I can see you often, depending on how far you live. You know, I just have trust issues. I can't. Me personally, I just can't do. I can't do.
I mean, for me, first of all, it would depend on where the distance is. Like East Coast is cool with me. Not the whole East Coast, but 5 hours away at most. Like I could do like I've dated somebody from New York City, so I could do that. And I was fucking with him for like a whole year. And I was traveling. Right now, I would be able to do it depending on where you are. I would just do things a little more different than I did before. Like make sure I'm being a little more responsible. I have a kind of a different mindset. At first, I kind of, you know, I would put a relationship before anything because I wanted that so bad. But I'm at a point now where I know that, you know, I come first. I got to make sure I'm in order before I can get something together with somebody else and stuff like that.
So, I think a lot of people need to understand that you have to be
okay.
And you have to be.
I have a little more business
with yourself.
going on.
You have to be okay with yourself.
Like,
you have to get yourself together.
There was times that I would go to New York and I would be there for weeks, and I feel like now I have a mindset where it's like I have things to do. Like I have to work. I have to record YouTube. I have school. Like I have other things that I need to do besides be out there or be out anywhere. So I have to come home. So I think that I would handle it very much more responsibly.
And should you introduce your boo to family and friends?
It depends on what kind of family and friends you have. That's just that.
Really?
Like sometimes
I mean,
because I just feel like some bitches be having friends that shouldn't be their friends.
No, yeah.
They
be hating or they want your
question.
they want your boo or they hating that you.
Yeah. So being this is a general question. First of all, when you have friends, you should have variety of friends. You should definitely have.
I have friends that are logical. That's not gonna tell you.
Yeah, I have lesbian friends too. Girls that watch this, make sure you have lesbian friends so that you don't have to worry about certain things. Make sure you have a gay friend, a boy gay, girl gay. Make sure you have, you know, that big sister, that little sister, things like that. Make sure you have a solid set before you bring your piece around.
Make sure y'all are in a relationship. Like this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend. Like
make sure it's something.
Don't be people in and out your mother's house. Like your mother now, she's just like I don't know who these people.
Yeah, that's correct.
And then you gonna be mad. Then you gonna be mad because your mother like one of them. You brought another like you know she keep bringing up where's Andre.
I would say they should meet your friends first before they meet your family. Depending like maybe a sister.
Yeah, start off slow. Don't just go straight to my. You know, start off with the friends and
Mom
the cousins, and then
you can even do a grandma. You can even do a grandma before you do a mom, because grandmas are nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share, love us. Please love us. Wrap your arms around us. We need it. Okay. We are going to head out. We will see you guys next week, maybe in a few days. We got some cool stuff coming up. We're planning some different kind of videos. Please make sure you send us more requests on different kinds of videos that you want us to do. And we will see you guys another time. Stay forever royal. Stay blessed. We love you.